Hey guys, and welcome back to Let It Die. So, before I get into what the point of this video is, holy god guys, for the first time in a long time, I feel slightly cool. Now, that's only because I have this fan that's blowing at me and costs way too much money because it's kind of a silent fan or a quiet fan. But it's just nice having a little breeze, just smacking me in the face a little bit. So good. It doesn't help that I move a lot and then cause more heat to happen in my body. Anyways, welcome back to Let It Die. Today we're going to be checking out the badass weapon that is the new Charges weapon. It's a stun rod, but this is just going to be the general hitting of it. There might be another video when I unlock its heavy hit, which is its charging effect, which is way good. Yeah. Also, I'm trying something different with my green screen. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I have zero idea which one it is. Anywho, let's begin. So first of all, I just streamed and we grinded for it and did it. I do that on Twitch. Don't feel like you need to watch me. But anyways, here's it at its second evolution. Second evolution. Now the reason why I had high hopes for this is because it seems like it wasn't a damage weapon. Like even shittier equivalents of this do better damage than 93 and don't ask for stuff like bronze shrooms and all this other shit that's kind of taxing. It's not the most expensive thing, but it's fairly up there. But I thought, okay, this is kind of like a hidden thing because it has extreme utility. Now it might, but there is one thing that destroys that utility. That thing being its durability. Now, it's fine that some things' function is not tied to damage at all. That's actually, I think it's awesome. It's like having any weapon that is essentially utility-based is really cool, because I don't think any weapon is that. So I thought this was going to be the first thing to introduce that. Now, the reason why I was so excited about this is because I was fighting against it, and the person that I was fighting kept doing this weird thing where it kept, like, looked like he was extending it and something weird like that, which I think is it's charging up. And when it charges up and it actually impacts, it leaves you in a stun for like a solid 3 minutes, which is more than enough for you to switch to any heavy-hitting weapon that takes a while to charge up and smack, and just one-shot someone. So that's immensely amazing, and I'm not even sure if it can do that to bosses, because if that's the case, then yes, that's beyond godly. But the thing that's shitty is that I just used this against like 4 or 5 people, and it shattered. And that's with having these special, first of all, let's buy it. Let's buy it real quick. Boom. But that's with having the super long tail decal that increases all durability on every weapon armor piece I have. So needless to say, it's going to go with just that much faster. Now that might be just because it's low level. I think it's tier like 2. Yeah, it's tier 2. But I even remember the iron not going away that fast, even at tier 2. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that I can get it up to the 3rd generation and to see if that is its draw or it's negative. But this thing is still going to be hitting like nothing. I just kind of want to show you guys the moveset, show you guys what it's kind of about, and then maybe make a 3rd video or maybe just attach a clip to this because I do plan on grinding it because I want to see what its ult is or what its mastery ranked up version looks like. Because right now all it is, I didn't equip it, damn it. So first of all, it's not a very distance-driven weapon, so when you hit, you don't actually travel that far. Actually, maybe you do. I just swear sometimes it doesn't hit really properly. Also, it has this thing where it does the Buster Sword thing, where it takes a little bit of time to actually come down, so its hand will jump up, and then it'll come crashing down, which can be annoying if you're not aware of it. It's kind of like its combo thing you need to kind of prep in advance if an enemy's coming at you. Little old things. Anyways, so this is its combo. It's just that. Now it might turn into like it have a 3rd and 4th and whatever hit, and maybe at the end of its chain it does stun you for a second. But when you hit its heavy attack, I think that is going to be the thing that charges it. Am I sure? No, because I haven't actually leveled up the mastery of it yet. I just got it like a couple hours ago. Wanted to show it to you guys, so yeah. I hope it's good. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is going to be. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say besides that. I hope it's okay. I hope it's good. I think we've talked about this before, but what is your weapon that you guys want into the game? And let me sweeten the deal a little bit. This weapon is not going to be something you attain by having to do some sort of godly challenge. This is something that's fairly easy and just added to the loot table, and the charger that gives it to you is like a gang member. I don't know. Like he's dressed up like he's in a gang. I don't know. I'm only saying that because it makes sense for my weapon I want, because that's the whole reason I opened this conversation chain, is just so I could tell you guys the weapon I really want in the game, which I think I've already done. I'm gonna do it some more. Anyways, this is what it does. It does 400 and some damage, but that's also because this character is really leveled up and its strength is high. I think it does like 80. It's not a damage weapon. It's not gonna be something you use to hurt people. It's gonna be something you use to have utility, but how quickly it breaks is The golden goose that makes it like super not wanting, because you know there's giants around us, and giants are gonna want the golden goose, and they're gonna kill you. AKA, it's not worth the money because you're gonna have to be dead by the time you get the money. Too much? Too much. Main point is I'm kind of disappointed by it. Punch this. Roll. Yeah, and because it's not like a fast-hitting weapon, you gotta kind of predict in advance. Like let the enemy hit, and then hopefully there's a window opportunity there. Whatever. Oh. Wallop. These are really shitty AI, by the way. Boom. It does not look like it takes up too much stamina though. Anyway, so if there's one weapon in the entirety of Let It Die that you could have, what would it be? Ooh, scratch. I think I've told you guys this before, but to me it's like easily a replacement for brass knuckles, and this is sad. That's a charger with the worlds. Now there is a good, oh god, please do not, oh this is bad. He's gonna push her out of the spawn, and that's gonna be a whole thing. Oh, but we've leveled up the mastery to be something not shit. We're gonna get smacked in the mouth right here, I bet. Anyways, did we level up to have the special? We did! Awesome! So now we can charge attack rank 1. So we've unlocked move, electric charge, bam. Cool. So let's do that away from, you know, literally the devil. Like a god. That's what that person is to my character. Anyways, so if we charge it up, that's what that is. Now you guys can see it's kind of like pulsating. Yeah, and I believe you could probably rank it up. That's not that bad though. Yeah. So like I was just like, you can easily pop this up. Well, it depends on how long it lasts. Let's wait here and see. Still electrocuting. Yeah, it's not that bad at all. You can activate this right before you get into a corner and smack someone in the face with it. Yeah, I don't know why people are saying that's a big negative to charge it. It's like, that's not that bad at all. Yeah, you definitely need to make sure outside of combat before you do that. And what happens if you go over here, switch, charge it, and then like go, you can't like cook it, right? No, you have to make sure it's out. Okay. I see how they've nerfed it a little bit. I could just, no. We'll stun some random, we'll one-shot, we one-shot everyone, so we may have to jump up a few floors, but we have to do that first. Or we can do that, but first we have to get by this god, or douchebag, really. It's both. It's the worst. Oh, he has both horrible weapons that are not horrible. In fact, they are super good. Like real good. And I don't want to have to get that person over here. So we're just going to deal with it and move on. Okay, here we go. It's charged up. It's not going to stun him. It's just going to instant kill him. Okay, no, it actually... Okay, no, it killed him, but he died in a weird way. Actually, let's jump up some floors. Let's do that. Man, I wonder if there's like, I think what it's gonna do is towards the end, if you're able to get like a 3-hit combo, towards the end of the combo, they're gonna get stunned. I can only see how that could be how it goes. If it's not, that's really weird then. Like, I don't know what the point is, like again. And it's a fair argument that stuns are kind of not necessary because of the idea that it's like the fire baton. It's basically like a stun, except is you just need to get one hit and keep hitting, and you'll keep knocking the person around to where they can't even hit you because they're in a combo. So that in a way is like a stun. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I don't need to make another video. We unlocked it in this part. Cool. But again, the weapon's about to break. So like again, that was the draw to it for me. I was just like, okay, that's how this can become awesome. Not quite. If it breaks instantly, then it's not even worth the utility aspect of it. Because beforehand, that made sense. Like, you use a stun, and yeah, but it's even hard to get a stun. Like, you're almost better off just using a fire baton. Oh, by the way, did I show you guys the charger stuff I got? No, I didn't. I gotta make a point to do that in this video as well. Anyways, let's charge up our weapon. Oh, it is charged. Even though we went through a loading screen, it's still charged. Neato. Oh, but these people should take more hits. Also, that's a weapon that attacks fast. Nope, it's no longer revving to go. So that's actually a good thing right here. How long does it take to charge? Well, that person made a mistake. Whoa, and stunned. And now we can gore-tastic him with this. Thumbnail. Very cool. Oh, he is literally just ash. Awesome. Oh, I didn't charge this up before I hit it. Can I get 2 in 1? Yes, you can. Ha. Ah. Boom. Whoa. Oh, oh god, please, sir. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, come on, get up here. Whoosh. Ah, and it broke. Now, give it, it's 2-star, but still, come on. Boom. So yeah, that's the weapon that's it up a little bit higher. That's kind of overextending. Like grade 2 weapons that do like 8 damage or 80 damage should not be up here at all. And actually, it was able to do fairly well. That's something to take into consideration, is it was able to do pretty well up this high up. I don't know. I don't know. It's not supposed to be usable here. Most weapons aren't, at least. It's funny because if you were to ask me what I would want for a weapon to not have in place of power, or sorry, to attain power, the last thing would be durability. Like I'd be fine if it was like, I don't know. Actually, I would just reduce power to get durability. I would just be like, it's fine if it doesn't hit as hard as you want. I can get decals that make it hit harder, but it's more the other shit. Like again, power. It's like, okay, again, you can make up for that with decals, and in a way, you can make up for the same difference with decals, like super long tail. But yeah, not a long video, by the way, pretty short. Like probably a really short Let It Die video. But I just want to let you guys know about all the stuff. But I still have to let you guys know about this. Now, did I show you guys? Yeah, I think I ranted about last time about how defense in this game is a lie. Fucking bullshit. So yeah, I showed you guys the farm route to farm the charger, and then I streamed, and we had, I think, 3 blueprints, or 4 blueprints in total, 2 of which happened to be the grenade. I think one, or sorry, not the grenade, the baton. And then the other one was pants. It was something like that. These, I think, yeah. Yeah, Blitz Bowler pants. So what they, and again, the same body or pants are the same across the board. So like the chest piece will be this exact same thing, maybe with a little more resistance. Anywho, so it gives you resistance to slash, and it gives you bonus to blunts, and gives you neutral against gunfire. That's actually not bad at all. A lot of the things go like ham into being resistant against guns, despite you're not always going to run into guns. You're going to run into people who use like knives and then fists and then bowling ball things that one-shot you. So I like how it's kind of neutral. It's weak against fire, which is fine. Don't typically run into fire too often. Electricity, never run into electricity, like, ever. So, and you attain more poison damage. Poison damage I don't think is that bad, especially considering a lot of people have Poison Eater on their character. Not a bad set. Again, better than this shit, where it's like, again, it's like, you suck at every other piece of combat except for knives, which is like, fuck off. As of an update for progression, I'm just trying to get my hands on this, so at least I can play with the character that I've been building forever, even though he's kind of obsolete now that I have a 5-star character that is like enemies spawning are super buff. But I mentioned this on stream, and I wanted to kind of reiterate it to you guys, even though I've said it throughout the series way too often. But it's the idea that this game is not the same as other games on my channel, in terms of how I make videos for it. I don't like, for this game, the one thing I do not want to do is make videos just for the sake of being like, we gotta share out a video real quick, because that's just not a video worth you guys at all. I know you guys like the series, and I know you guys like the game. I do too, despite the blockades in front of me, and that's kind of the thing. There are some games that I hope do well because I know I can make videos on that game. Fortnite is one of those examples, and I'm glad you guys are liking it. But I'm also aware that some of you guys are like, is this replacing Let It Die? No, but it's the only way I'm able to make Let It Die. Is by also playing Fortnite, because otherwise you guys would be getting Let It Die videos that are shitty, like really shitty, where it's just me being like, hey guys, we're gonna go farm for nothing, and I've even made those videos, and I've tried to do my hardest to actually make them entertaining, like us going to get black medal for the 18th time because I thought there was something there. I thought, okay, I'm pissed, I might as well turn on the camera and get mad with you guys about this bullshit grind that we have to do. And again, that video to me wasn't the worst. Because again, I had something that I wanted to accomplish and do. But stuff like the last 2 videos, we cover the updates, the general update on everything that happened within Let It Die, just to give you guys a crash course on what you guys missed. Also, we showcased Red Napalm, which is awesome. We also showcased the charger. Each of those videos had a point to be made within each video. I realize, and I love the fact, I appreciate when you guys say that you're watching the videos for personality. That's awesome. I appreciate that you guys enjoy my personality, even though I don't really think I have one. I appreciate that. But I also like the videos to have something there, just so if a person doesn't exactly like me, they can also get something else from the video. And yeah, so again, it's just the fact that Let It Die takes ages to actually get anywhere. Like, in order to upgrade a special weapon to showcase to you guys, it's gonna take a long ass time. And this is the game where it's no longer, you can get set back a mile. And that's where it breaks for me, is the fact that the game you can be set back a crazy amount. This game would be so much funner without this to me. And I realize this is what a lot of people like, but the thing that kills it the most for me. Because again, the most fun I had with Let It Die, not the most, but the second most fun I had with Let It Die is when I had my full defense and I rarely got robbed, and I actually could be like, hey, I actually have some money just sitting in my vaults. I could go do the wandering shop. Hell yeah! And I got some materials to level up my hat that I wanted, and it was great. But that doesn't happen anymore because some assholes who farm longer than me get way more stuff, and they get like way more than me. Despite I play the game a ton too, and it sucks that the rich get richer in this game, and people who don't have the endless time get shit on that bad. Yeah, and that's also why, to me, it's cool to show you guys two sides of free-to-play. One is the Let It Die side, which is doing its own thing, and then the free-to-play game that is going to be free-to-play, it's not quite free-to-play yet. I'm talking about Fortnite. Fortnite is its own thing, where it's, to me, it's implement, like, I'm fine with paying $60. I paid $60 for Fortnite despite it's going to be a free-to-play game. Now some people could be like, you're horrible with your money. No, the game to me was worth that. It made sense. Like everything that is there, I know what I'm getting, and I'm happy I'm getting it. And all the free-to-play model stuff makes sense. Like the pinatas, that's the main way you get guns. You can do your daily quests to get currency, which therefore can get you pinatas, which can get you guns, and etc. 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 To me, with that game, there's always somewhere to go, and that's why it's easy to make videos for it. Because I have 1,000 things I could. With Let It Die, it's not the case. I have to spend like a day and a half of non-stop playing just to be able to attain the things I want to attain, just to make one video. And that's fine because I enjoy the game, but it's also like, especially with it being of the like difficulty nature, and it's not difficulty. I hate saying that. I hear people a lot of people say it too. Is that this game is difficult? It's not difficult. It is dumb and it is unforgiving, and both of those mesh. It is unforgiving, and the way it is unforgiving is stupid. It's not like, oh, you failed to do this. Get reset to the end of the level like Dark Souls. It's unforgiving. It's like, oh, I don't care if you just got shot or got cheap shot by this one person. Who gives a shit? You get reset to the beginning of the level. No, it's like, hey, you get reset to the very bottom. Any idea of progression and or improving on that level or what you did wrong there is gone because you're stuck and you're having to farm for stuff. It doesn't make sense. Like the pullback of the unforgivingness does not benefit the player in the slightest, nor does it even benefit the fucking people who want money from you, the makers of this game who want it to do well and etc. It doesn't make correlating sense. Financially, at least not to me, and maybe that's because I'm not a fucking business major or whatever, but to me I see things that work and I see them and I can explain why they're working. Like Overwatch, it's one of the biggest hero shooters in the world right now, and it does the whole concept of opening boxes justice because you can sell or any duplicate items, you get coins back. Now that's a fraction of the cost of that legendary you attained, but it's still giving you some feeling of like, hey champ, you didn't get it this time, but hey, you can still get one from top of the shelf if you've spent a lot of money in a game. It does that thing which is exceptionally clever, but also manipulative, but also they're a business, so it makes somewhat sense. You can break things down in that manner. Let It Die, not so much. And guys, the next video of Let It Die, it will not be this, because I hate every video of Let It Die being this. Because to me, anyone on the internet can say, this is bullshit, cry, fuck you, you stupid racist, insert thing here, horrible swear word here, la 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 la. Say a bunch of this horrible shit and not give you the reasons why they're feeling that. And as a developer, as a video creator like myself, I love when I see comments that genuinely express why they do not like something opposed to dumbing down their answer. Like a comment I get regularly is less insert game, more insert game. So it's like less Battleborn, more Overwatch, less Overwatch, more Battleborn. Well, why? What makes those series good, and let me know why so I can maybe implement that on the other series. And if you just simply like the game more than the other one, then that's a stupid question because it's about what I like as well. And yeah, that's also why I constantly have these giant increments of fucking, like, me going on for like 10 minutes in itself about why things don't work, is because I think as a developer and as a community of Let It Die, you can understand the way where my head's at without being like, oh, he's a pussy, doesn't like hard games. It's like, no, it's not that at all. It's not that it's difficult. This game is not difficult. It is unforgiving and stupid with the way it is unforgiving. It does not let you have the opportunity to learn. God, I have a cold and my voice is getting all weird. It's like I'm emotional. I hate that so much. I do that to my family sometimes where I'm like super into it. They're like, don't get upset. And I'm like, not upset. I'm just trying to convey my opinion, and I'm goddamn allergies or whatever bullshit's messing with me. Damn it. Sound like I'm losing it. Hopefully you guys get what I mean. Again, to me it's the difference between criticism and like bitching. It's the very important difference in being able to explain why you are unhappy so that at least someone knows where that person is coming from. I do not speak for the whole, not in the slightest, but I do speak for me, and that's what I'm here. I'm on my platform. I'm on my channel. That's my platform. That's why I convey to you guys that. And I don't mean, like, you guys are rarely like this, the majority of you. I get like 1 or 2 comments, and of course that does not represent the whole of all of you guys. I appreciate you guys to no end. But I just want to make that kind of clear. Like, again, why Let It Die is not like just spewing out anymore is because this game takes a lot to make one video of that is worthy of you guys, not just like a shit out video where it's nothing. And also criticism, why I give this game shit sometimes and why I'm critical of it is because I want to make sure it's not just bitching, it's me actually explaining the problems that exist within a well-structured sentence, opposed to just being like, "This don't work," or "This is stupid," or "I'm upset that I have to fun." It's like, well, okay, well, like, what can we do better in place of that? And to me, it's just figure out another mechanic that it makes sense. Like, it's unforgiving but makes sense. Dark Souls does this thing where it's like, hey, you died on the level, you're getting reset to the level. And you get to go right back and not make the same mistake you just made on that level. Let It Die says, okay, take 10, forget what you were doing and or the negative that you did, and die again. Or not even die again. It doesn't even create the feeling of like wanting to do it again. Like, it's not like I want to get back in there. It's like I don't want to get stomped on again. Like, it's who knows. Anywho, that brings us to the end of the video, guys. The next video will be us. I didn't want to say I'm never going to give a criticism again, but I just wanted to say that it's too much. Like, even I'm noticing that, like, every video is fucking me upset. It's not me upset, again, it's me trying to articulate why things I don't think exactly are working for me. And again, the only reason I'm so vocal about it is because I get comments, tons of comments of the same shit. People asking why you still playing this game, people asking how do you put up with it, people asking, like, how do you do certain things, and I have to tell them there's no real way to do those things. And then continue. My opinion is not made up just from me being introverted. It's me being the opposite. I hear you guys constantly in the comments and what you go through and what you deal with and the things that do not work for you. And yeah, so I'm not just speaking on behalf of me. I'm trying to speak of everyone that has ever talked to me because I take in that information. Anywho, this video is getting way too long, and yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, as always, hearing me articulate, hopefully, what I am struggling with when it comes to this game. You guys keep me sane. Appreciate your no end. Subscribe button above me. 2 videos to my right. Thank you so much, and bye, guys.